Sit in my chair in my corner and just watch you and judge you like your father does.
What the fuck is a fucking Snorlax doing here?
So next up we have Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ass.
No dick is a chick. Smash.
Man, this podcast is getting taken down. Talking about predators and just smashing animals. Smash and give me a job.
Smash. I gotta pay off the house.
How do we do this? Do I just shake my ass on camera? Do I like spit on you guys? Ooh. I didn't hear it. No. Welcome to the Skull Hunter podcast. This podcast is brought to you by you, the people, the audience, the lovers. Speaking of lovers, we have Joseph, we have Funger, we have Charles, and we have myself, Jordan. I had to say it twice because how much I love myself. What's up, guys?
At least somebody loves you.
Fuck! That hurts every time. He DM'd me yesterday saying that. Out of the blue, I saw a message from Demon. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? I opened up, he said, no one loves you but yourself. And I went, what the fuck? Out of context completely. It was the worst.
I just want you to know, self-spitting, highly recommended.
Good stuff. Great way to start. Great way to start.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a talent if you can lay on your back and spit straight up and again catch it.
Okay, guys, this is going to be next 10 minutes of the podcast. I'm just trying to catch my own spit. Dude,
check out our new link at, what is it? OnlyFans? Yeah, there you go. We have a new link, OnlyFans, for Skull Hunter Podcast.
Yay, where you can see exclusive gaming content and spitting in my own mouth. Awesome, because no one else. I think you guys would be the perverts because you'd be watching.
Yeah.
I'll
get my glass of wine, sit in my chair in my corner, and just watch you and judge you like your father does.
He stopped judging me and in my life. So
he also stopped talking to you.
That's actually true. He has the flu, but he did stop talking to me. So that is true. On my birthday to boot. Hey, I'm 25.
Still the youngest out of the
group. Well, Charles, that's not gonna change.
Joseph, you're 24. How did that just happen? He becomes the youngest now. So it's been a realization that 25 years old, I went, damn, 25. My dad, 40, 45-ish. I'm like, damn, my dad's 45. Brittany's dad is 60. And I was like, damn. Brittany is 40. And I was like, damn. So, like...
If that was true, then I was going to say, thinking, then that means you're in the Cougars.
I am, actually. I'm into that mommy, bitch! No, I make jokes about it. I'm not into the mommy stuff unless...
Oh, that explains it. Your girl is the same age I am, so she's mommy, I'm daddy. Okay, all right.
Dude, that works. Fucking put me in an Oreo. What? Who knows? Get off the sex subject.
If it's like a 40-year gap or like a 60-year gap, they're not cougars, they're leopards. Now, I'm not saying that that's true for any of us right now. I'm just saying you get to a certain point, you ain't a cougar anymore, not with those spots.
Just say when you're 100 years old, there's no such thing as a cougar.
You're dust.
yeah. There's other cats that we can bring into this.
All right. So we doing this?
Okay. I don't know where all this went. I was going to say 25. 25. I look back on my life, guys, and I realized that there has been a lot going on between when I've started this podcast, when I started YouTube, when I started everything else, when I kept on doing things. And I look back at it and I went, damn, I did such a good job at just everything in life. And it actually made me happy. And I got so depressed because no one ever told me how fucking ugly I looked. No one was like, bro, I don't know, maybe lose a pound. I'm like, dude, I had to look over some old videos of mine, like starting YouTube. I went, cool. I'm like, just, what's the video? So it was amazing how fucking chunky monkey I was. And so I'm on this weight loss journey. I'm making good progress. And I'm on this weight loss journey, lost 20 pounds already. And we're almost out of, or 71 days into our 90-day challenge. So Almost done with it. Super excited. Can't wait to show off my body. And then just looking at videos like this year to last year, I went, damn, I am so happy with my decisions. I lost weight and my jaw and my face is so great. And Funker looks at it all the time and he didn't bother to tell me.
I like how I'm going to be interested in see what your body looks like.
I love you.
Look.
I love how no matter how chunky that cute little face gets.
Wait, no, what was the classic? Hang on, let's recreate this.
There you go.
Did the audio listeners, I look so cute. I look like a Catch a Predator child. Anyways, so speaking of predators,
They don't just cast anyone for that role. That's pretty high praise. Like,
how much do you think those kids make? Like, I bet you they're pulling in about 5 figures easily from the 3 to 7 days they're there, because they're not there for like a whole month over there making weekly paychecks. They're there for like a week. So
I think it's a commission-based structure. So if you don't catch the predator, then you only get the minimum wage. But there is incentive packages. There are bonuses.
Bonuses.
So I think that's fucked up, because then you're gonna be over there. You're the child going, damn, I didn't do as many as Clara. Like, Clara got 17 pedophiles. I got 15. This is fucked up. Not
Yeah, I remember
the
like
fact there's only 32
retail.
pedophiles.
I still have nightmares about one of my earlier retail jobs because they put us on the amount of pressure that you would expect someone earning commission, but they didn't give us commission. So I would show up to work and say, all right, Joseph, your goal today is to earn $600. That wasn't enough. You also had to have like a certain amount of average products sold per customer. So it wasn't enough to just sell somebody like a watch or a belt. You had to kind of like, oh, that watch and that belt would go well together and with the wallet. So you had to like up the average. And that's just like products, man. Imagine trying to like close a deal on a predator. That's a pretty high pressure sales right there.
Be like, listen. You know, I shaved my legs even though I'm only X age, so I can wear these boy shorts if you need me to. Come on, I'm trying to reach a deal here.
I hate that Catch a Predator was that way, because also, by the way, every single time a predator comes inside, the girl's like, oh my god, have a cookie, I'm naked, changing clothes. It's like, at fucking 6 o'clock? When the fucking sports game's on, you just happen to be like, I'm naked, I'm getting dressed, come on in. Also, last time I ever heard someone, when I knocked on the door and they say, come in, I was the child. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why? No one's gonna do that. But every fucking Chris Hansen episode now, the new show they had to make after lawsuits, they sit there, the girl's like, I'm in the shower, come on in. Bitch, you're in the shower and you could have your vocals go that long? Maybe you deserve to be on this TV show. Goddamn.
I was going to say, all right, Joseph, go ahead.
Thank you. I am going to go ahead. I appreciate you. Because I've worked on like film sets and stuff like that. So even like small scenes that are just people sitting on the couch having a conversation, there's trucks outside, there's camera equipment, there's wiring, there's craft services, there's a food truck. The fact that they were able to set all of that up around a person's house and not give away their position, that's super impressive. Okay, they were elusive. That film crew. It was like 20 people and the police, right? They all like burst out from underneath the carpets and catch the predator.
You're like, surprise!
Really impressive, yeah.
Dude, the best guy was the boom guy. Like, Cinnamon Toast King talks about it all the time, but dude, the boom guy's in this fucking one-man closet with his boom mic, just like this. And as soon as everyone comes out, hi, my name's Chris Hansen. He fucking kicks open the door. I got him! I got the audio. Where's this guy going? I got him though. It's the fucking dumbest thing, but I love that dude. That dude should get a pay raise every single predator. He just steals the cash from his wallet.
He raids the house after.
He's the one that making the girl cook all the cookies. God damn it. He's just taking
Charles, you gonna say something?
I was just gonna. There was just a couple of things. I was gonna say, thinking, I don't know what state would have freaking 32 freaking pedophiles unless it's like freaking California or some shit? And I was gonna say before, freaking the only time I would ever care about what your body looks like, Jordan, is if you freaking somehow have the body of Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was freaking in his prime.
Well, I didn't want to do it here. I'm just fucking. That would never happen. I have a life. But no, unfortunately, this is okay. Real note here. We're not just gonna make fun of catch a predator bullshit. The predators are assholes and disgusting people who should get shot. But with that being stated, there are websites you can go on, and it does list like any pedophiles in your neighborhood. It lists any pedophiles that might live near you. So if you are, jokes aside, if you are actually concerned about it, you can do some research. It's pretty easy. If you go to your local officer, you can even ask him for the proper website, and he will give you the link to the right website so you can see if there's any pedophiles in your area.
I actually lived 2 houses over from a pedophile once.
That explains so much.
It does actually.
Weird thing is, he was actually a pretty cool person. He never actually tried anything because he knew better. He was an old dude, okay, and he rode around in a tractor to get around. So,
Yeah, because he didn't have a license. He was offered too much free candy. Oh my god, Charles was the cast member. Oh my god. Charles was the bait child.
no, because my parents would have murdered the dude regardless of it was against the law. Not freaking if he tried anything.
I'm so glad to hear that your parents actually do something right. That's awesome. I'm actually happy to hear that they would actually do that. Sorry, I don't like Charles' parents. I made it known many times. I don't care.
I mean, I have a better relationship with them lately since I've moved out and everything that I've had before. And ever since my grandmother passed away, they've been freaking a lot nicer towards me for obvious reasons.
Well, good. I'm glad. I am glad, but still, I have my own
They
issues.
still have they still had their moments at times, but I mean,
Yeah, because
ever since I moved out, they were actually freaking, Now they have to put up with my brother-in-law's bullshit, freaking. But my brother-in-law scares shitless of my dad. He won't try the shit that he did with me.
good reasons. But at least on the upside, you're out now. You're in your own place with your lady. I heard fiance.
Yeah.
Hey, I make an excellent flower girl.
I make an excellent best man because if I'm not his best man, I will shoot him at the altar.
I'll just usher. It's fine.
Oh,
We all just put ourselves in these positions.
you say you're usher. Doesn't mean you're going to stand in the back of someone else's music video with sunglasses and just kind of be like,
Is that what I'm signing up for?
yeah.
When I freaking invite you to my eventual wedding, Joseph, I'm showing you to a Dollar General first. Then you come down here.
You showing them. That's where you're getting all your suits.
I don't want to get shot that quickly into my visit.
He gets a Dollar General in the middle of fucking Bronx. He's like, yeah, just check out the Dollar General. I don't want to. I really don't want to. Jesus Christ. Hey, so on this episode of Scoring Podcast, if you're still here, we're doing some Smasher Pass here coming up. And we wanted to discuss one little topic. It's actually a big topic. It's trending on Twitter or X constantly. And it is the cock-a-cock-a-too Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth is officially closing their doors after 21 years. They have, I think it's at the time of recording this, they have about 58 days left before they have to officially close their doors. So Warner Brothers is giving any other company enough time if they want to buy them or buy some of the shows that they produce or help get the people looking for better opportunities. But it's a shitty situation. It's a very, very shitty situation. But all the official news is on the Rooster Teeth website, but pretty much to avoid a 2-hour live stream, Warner Brothers said, nope, we can't support this anymore. There's been a lot of controversies with this. It's not making the same amount of money it used to, et cetera, et cetera. So they officially had to. RTX was a good success, but according to articles that aren't officially Rooster Teeth's, but according to some articles, it didn't make the amount of money that they expected. So apparently, like, if Warner Brothers say, hey, do this event, we have to make X amount. So even if you make well above like good amounts, but if you don't make that X amount they give you, apparently it still shows, you failed, you did bad numbers. This is what we want. And as Warner Brothers being as big of a company they are, I understand that. But here's why I don't want to fully go into it, but I understand it's life. They're my idols. I got to meet my idol last year at RTX. It was a great experience. I'm not going to go over all of it, but it was a great experience. Got to meet him. Super great guy. Got to meet so many of the crew. I've always wanted to sit side by side with them and film content and stuff like that before one of them turned into a pedophile. And it was like one of the things that I really wanted to sit there and do. And then it was like seeing that announcement, I went, I'm not going to listen to it until I know it's real. And then seeing the actual owner of Rooster Teeth say it, I'm like, fuck me. So it sucked. It definitely did suck. I was very emotional for like 2 days straight. Like, I think I punched my car. I like punched the door to my car because I fucking broke my nail and I got pissed and I just bammed it. I don't have anger issues, but I was like, I'm just tired. I'm just done. Like, so much bad news in like a month, and I was just like, I was fucking done with it. So I was like, damn, it sucks. So I'm going to hold off talking anymore and let you guys express any feelings or questions or whatever about it. But yeah, I'll let someone else have the mic.
I think I'm still the one that has the anger problem, Jordan.
You do. It's always seen. You have the anger problems. I don't have anger problems, but like if something like, let's say I get my toes stubbed or something like that, oh, you bet your ass I'm kicking the nearest child. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that when I'm in that little tiny little spot of being like, oh, I'm going to do something stupid. Like,
now that's why you said you didn't want to play Call of Duty. Now that's why you said you didn't want to play Call of Duty anymore, freaking because you would get pissed off at it.
Yeah, I get pissed off at cheaters. I get pissed off at Halo is what I get pissed off on. You use a whole fucking clip, the guy still ends up one-shotting you, and you're like, cool, I'll just go fucking eat a grenade. I don't know what to do. That's why I like Halo on SWAT, because at least it's like more of a challenge.
I'm wondering with them releasing the footage to go public where companies can buy and play it on like other channels, who's all going to take it? I wonder, because like, what is that, like at least 20 years of like content that they could just put money on.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they're still going to make some good money, for the next like few years for royalties for all those TV shows that are playing that.
Yeah, because you have actual successes like RWBY, Red versus Blue. You have Camp that was very successful. So you have those three main successful things. You had and then you have some very successful podcasts like Red Web, Black Box Down, Fuckface, Face Jam. Like, those are actual successful podcasts that they have their own channels and they're actually like doing great on those other side channels. So like, you go into those and you're like, they still make money, they still pull in. So I'm more curious of if Warner Brothers is going to keep the full name of Rooster Teeth and everything they own, because Warner Brothers owns Rooster Teeth. So with them shutting it down, do they still have rights to Rooster Teeth? And if so, do they still own Laser Team? Do they still own Red versus Blue? Do they own this? Like, what could individuals or companies actually get once Warner Brothers closes the doors? Or is Warner Brothers just going to sit there and go, I just want this money. Give me the money. Give me the money from it. I hate big companies, so.
I mean, that's what big companies do. So, I mean, they're always going to have rights over those episodes for X amount of years, usually like 20, 30 years. So Warner Brothers is going to keep making money, especially since they announced they're going to let the episodes be sold to another like third party group, like let's say Fox or something like that, or any other like actual show things that they have that's on. But yeah, they're going to keep making their money. That's how that stuff works, especially if it's popular. Red versus Blue may have been ridiculous way back in the day, but man, it was great. I absolutely loved Red versus Blue.
That's how I got Brittany into Rooster Teeth. I was watching Red versus Blue on my laptop, and she kept pointing out that Griffin Tucker reminded her of me, and she's like, they kind of remind me of you, and I went, how do you think I get my smart ass remarks and my snobby comebacks? And she's like, oh, so who are those people? And then the one was Jeff. So I was like, and you see why I has a connection with that person. And she's like, that makes sense. Can you please take down the shrine? I'm like, no. I don't have a shrine. But no,
Trying to.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry. They're trying to sell freaking Genlock that showed that Michael B. Jordan was a part of or was doing freaking Ruby and Red versus Blue.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's Warner Brothers trying to sell them, so I'm pretty sure they're just going to sell it to like Crunchyroll and stuff like that, like sell the full rights to them, and then who knows where it would go from there. But here's where I kind of think is going to be the upside. You have some of these creators that started when they were like 16, 18 years old, and it's been 21 years since. So these creators have been doing nothing but this. So I feel like it's also going to be a great opportunity for some of them to really get out. Like you have all the voice actors from Red vs. Blue, Ruby, all these other places. Imagine what they can do now they don't have a contract that's signed where they can only do that voice acting. You know, the next fucking Harry Potter animation could have one of those people in because now they have a contract that states that they don't have to be tied in anymore. So some of them are gamers on Twitch that are easily making it just fine on Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. So some of these people are successful outside of Rooster Teeth, and they started doing this because of when all the big corporations started buying them. So I'm kind of excited to see what's going to come after these 60 days. I'm very curious, but unfortunately I'm worried about some of the shows that I liked on roosterteeth.com. Like there was a mini putt-putt in real life, kind of funny, kind of good. And then there's like Red vs. Blue. Is it all going to be behind another paywall? Or is it going to be free to the public? Is it going to be on YouTube? Like, because all of the YouTube content for Red vs. Blue was put behind a paywall because Warner Brothers went, it's a great hit show. Let's put it behind a paywall. It's like, that's not how shit like this works, but okay, cool, whatever. I just don't like big corporation companies. Hate it, and that's why when Rooster Teeth got bought out, and they had to lay off so many people, I was like, yeah, big corporation hired in. And they immediately said, oh, jump off the ship, jump off the ship, jump off the ship. And I just, yeah, not a big fan. I like independence.
People have said on YouTube that part of the reason why Rooster Teeth had such a huge fall from grace is because they put everything behind a paywall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what happened. And that was because of Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers said, we want to make more money off this. Now, okay, I can't say this 100%. Someone is going to sit there and find this, and they're going to be like, dude, you're so fucking wrong. This is what I've heard from another fellow YouTuber, that it was stated Warner Brothers has pretty well full control of all of it. When it comes to paywall, that's Warner Brothers. If it's YouTube's paywall, it's Warner Brothers. If pretty much the only decision Warner Brothers don't get at the end of the day is who's fired. That gets a whole board meeting. What shows are being created? What's this? What's the budget for this? That's where the actual Rooster Teeth employees get involved. But like with the paywall stuff, what I heard, don't quote me, it all has to do with Warner Brothers. I'm not saying they're an evil company. They kept Rooster Teeth around for the 6 following years, but that could also been the downfall of Rooster Teeth, whatever, since they got bought out. But people say it started whenever Ryan got accused of being a pedophile to when the black...
Fired Vic.
Yeah, whenever that happened. So there's so many things that happened where people were like, this is the downfall of Rooster Teeth. This is when it all went downhill. I personally just say, you know what? If it made someone happy, it wasn't a downfall. They at least kept the show going. And honestly, 21 years, you know, that's a long fucking time. Like, I barely been around for 21 years, and it's a long fucking time. I'm 25, and I'm like, God damn, I can't even believe I'm alive this long.
Yeah, my thing about it is like, the problem with when you're doing one particular thing the entire time, sometimes you can't get out of that hole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people will expect, you know, to talk a certain way, to act a certain way when you go off and do something else. Old example, the show Seinfeld. Yeah. The guy who played Kramer, I believe his name was.
Yep.
The really goofy one.
Michael Richards.
Thank you, Michael Richards. He went off when that show ended. He went off to do his own show. Well, halfway through the making of the show, the Seinfeld owned the rights to all the characters. and the way that they acted. So they actually ended up canceling that show because the way he was acting like Kramer through the whole thing. And so when he had to try to change his personality, the show bombed because at the time that's what people wanted. So, you know, when you act a certain way that your entire career, you know, it's going to be hard to get out of the hole either from a community standards or from like your own head of like, all right, what can I do after this? Oh, well, it's not as popular as this, or I'm trying to not act like this, so I'm going to try to act like this, but nobody likes that because they're used to you acting like this. So,
Honestly, if Crunchyroll did get the rights to Ruby, they could just continue doing more of the anime that they did for Ruby Ice Queen. They could just can do more with that, because that the brief time that was going, that anime was awesome.
but majority of them are also very like they're all very well financially put off to begin with, and some of them are like average people. Like they treat life very average, like we do. Like they don't have a whole lot of stuff. They don't care to spend their money on crazy big houses or anything. A lot of them are just sitting on their money because they're like, I don't have to work now. I can just stay home and play video games if I want for the rest of my life.
If anything, if I was people at Rooster Teeth, I'd be like, you know what? We're shutting down and everything. We're never gonna, unless somebody buys the rights to it, we're probably not doing anything with Red vs. Blue anymore. It's about time they finally release a DVD set with like every season, with every episode Red vs. Blue, and I would buy that immediately.
100%. Before anyone says anything else, Joseph.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. It's just 4 times.
This is why we gotta do like. See, this is why we gotta do like curating, right? It's like all right, instead of just be like, all right, here's a microphone. Go nuts. It's like, okay, there's got to be an element of like, okay, Joseph, here's your piece. Anyways, the reason why I wanted to mention this, I kind of figured that like we were gonna talk about it one way or another, because I can even tell Jordan that you said you didn't want to talk about it too much, but then it's slowly kind of being unpacked because there's just so much there to it. And even I was heavily inspired by Red vs. Blue when it was first being released on media platforms. I remember that being basically the first show that I would tune in to watch online. At that time, everything else that I was watching was on television or a film being released. So this was really the first time that the internet was producing something that was of good quality on a consistent basis, and it had an ongoing story and was funny. And what made it so special is that the game, talking about Halo 1, when it came out, it was a pretty good looking game. And so the graphics were already settled. The environment was already settled. Sound effects was already settled. So the production costs were quite low, and they can just kind of like have fun with the writing and have this like more slower paced, more like just like bickering, back and forth arguing. Because when you have to put a lot of money into your productions, you're kind of compelled to make the plot move quickly. You gotta hit the jokes, hit the plot beats. But they didn't do that. It was like a hangout comedy. It was what I like to call bicker comedy. And I love bicker comedy. I love when characters are just like gnawing at each other, and you just have like groups of people arguing at each other. It was great for that. So that style of comedy inspired me, and it's still something that inspires me to this day. From what I would seen, probably the biggest shift for them in terms of production was when they had Johnny may he rest in peace, because he was a brilliant animator. Now, he didn't render stuff from scratch, at least I don't think so. He took the models and then he just went nuts with the animation. So again, it was a continuation of how do we borrow these resources and repurpose them in a way to make something new and unique. And it wasn't rejected by the large corporations at the time. It was embraced. Bungie loved it. Microsoft loved it. It continued to build the fans' connection to Halo, so much so that the actors got to have cameo appearances in later developments. And I think there was even some canonical cross references between the Red versus Blue story and the Halo and the official Halo story. That I don't want to be quoted on, but I do remember hearing some stuff about that.
Yeah.
But then the thing that was going through my mind about this, because I watched a chunk of their not goodbye stream today, and how there was a group of like 50 people on stage. Some obviously more influential than others, depending on who got to be on the couch and who had to be in the background. Like,
Yeah.
And seeing Jeff give that just emotional goodbye, and knowing what we know and what he's been through. And I thought about G4, and I thought, man, I don't think internet companies are going to have an easy time being able to produce content going into the future, not when you have larger companies who are nipping at your heels and just trying to maintain audience interest, because interest is only declining with each coming generation. So I thought, what a great idea Jordan and his family had to run a business that doesn't have a lick to do with entertainment, that doesn't have a lick to do with media, that can just, it does autonomous, well, fairly autonomous, at least that's your goal, but it can just do its own thing, generate revenue, and then have the freedom to take that revenue and do whatever the hell you want with it, and to create content that can just live and can live or die on its own merit. So I think that's the thing that a lot of people should be thinking about, is what's going to happen when your revenue is now tied to your art, and how much of a sacrifice you're going to have to make in order to keep the lights on. And then what is that going to say about your content? So I would rather it, if it's like a news company that's been around for that long, basically nothing that a news company would produce would be continue to be valuable, because it's all time based. You might get like some exposés or some interesting video essays out of it, I suppose, but at least after 21 years of production, they still have some rock solid content that people can continue to go watch, that continue to get their names out. And who knows, right? I mean, G4 got a second chance, Blockbuster got a second chance. I can see there being some kind of recreation of this in the future. It's just a question of bloat. I'm sorry to say, but like to think that they went from just a screen recording on Halo in someone's house to this massive studio with payroll and HR, which was evidently not doing their jobs. So with all of that drama and all of that politics and all of that stuff eats away at your bottom line. It eats away at productivity, and it eats away at the overall quality of the product. So I think that's everything that I wanted to say.
Okay.
I think so.
Are you sure?
I'm not used to going that long without being interrupted.
You need to phone a friend?
Can I say something real quick?
50 Regis.
Yes, go ahead, Charles.
It's because with literally, and Jordan, you probably remember this, when they first returned to Blood Gulch, when they first started using Halo 2, literally the only reason why we have the Griffball game mode now is because it was offhanded mentioned by Sarge when him, Simmons, and Donut all taking sniper pot shots at freaking Griff while he was screaming no freaking from a cliff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it was like freaking they were freaking mostly Sarge, but freaking I even made this joke freaking when we were trying to snipe Jackals when we were going through Halo 4 and Legendary. Freaking it's like, this is the greatest game since Griffball. And then it turned into a whole other thing.
Yeah. Now
Which is still one of the most fun game modes in Halo to this day.
I agree. So, I think to wrap up kind of this subject, I first of all wanted to say, Joseph, thank you. You had a lot of great points in your speech. You also kind of complimented me in a very positive way, and I appreciate that. So, I think to kind of wrap this up is, I think Rooster Teeth staff members who are unfortunately losing their jobs, I think they have such a huge opportunity in front of them, and it's not because they're being fired. It's because they've been probably sitting on some good money, not the world's greatest money, but sitting on some good money. They have a lot of education they earn from all of this, and to see what a lot of them can do in the future. And also think about the group of people that are there making those connections every single day. They now know editors. They now know podcasters. They now know how the audio equipment works. They know more things than most people would ever need to know. So they got filled with so much knowledge and people that can help them and have their back. I really feel like now is they're in the best opportunity to do anything they want to do. So I'm excited to see what the staff members of Rooster Teeth will end up doing, and hopefully they all find, something that makes them happy and not live underneath a box in Austin, Texas. But everyone at Rooster Teeth, good luck.
Thanks for being there.
I got one more.
Okay.
Hey, that one was me. So there is one other form of comedy that I really appreciate that has inspired a lot of my writing to this day. It's the idea of taking something great and forcing them to live normally. And that, in essence, was what made Red vs. Blue funny, is that all of these characters are endowed with this like space age armor. They look like badass space soldiers. And then they're just having the most like pathetic conversations, like, oh, I didn't pay attention to the meetings. I just fell asleep inside my helmet. So that idea of taking basically like a heroic figure and just forcing them to deal with day-to-day monotony, I don't remember seeing something like that beforehand. I really don't. And maybe Beast Wars a little bit, but they shot each other a lot in Beast Wars. So I don't know. Red versus Blue was obviously much more of a comedy, and so that is the thing that I would carry on even with the work that I do now.
100%.
I was gonna say, freaking, they can't. For most of the freaking Red vs. Blue, the Reds and Blues freaking couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
And then you got Tucker, the fucking badass that people say I remind him of. So,
Funny thing is, when they were using Halo 1, they literally had to have another player. That's why you usually would see like a plasma pistol or a pistol thing showing up in the middle of the screen. They literally had to use a third person as the camera when they were filming the scenes.
But you know how fucking creative that was? Like, when it was, 2006? They were over there fucking running around and trying to get all this stuff done and doing voiceovers and all that. The fucking creativity. Like, Rooster Teeth set a fucking huge, like, way for other creators now. And so they did such a great job early on, and they still used to do a great job, but they did such a, like, huge deal that now we look at going, this is fucking easy. We just do this. The game literally gives us a camera mode. We could just do all this. And it's like, they sat there and said, what could we do that would make this fun, entertaining? This is what we do. We take the screen, we remove the layout that in Halo 1, you couldn't remove those. You couldn't remove your HUD. So they zoomed in on the fucking screen that made the quality questionable just so they can get rid of that HUD spots that you would see. And then I think Halo 2, you could remove the HUD in customs. Is that correct, Charles?
I think so.
Okay.
There might have been a
that-
skull that removed the HUD. They
Yeah, I
actually
think
had to
so.
find a skull that did it.
That's how you
think
remove
so,
the HUD
I'm
in
not
2.
sure.
Yeah.
But
How cool do you think that they were inspired by the fact that when you point your weapon downwards, your character just looks forward instead of like is just staring at the ground? I mean, if not for that, then they probably wouldn't have been able to make it, because then you would just have a web series of people just pointing their guns at each other. So the fact that there was that idle casual animation baked in, I bet a lot of what made them realize they could do it was just like at some point they're playing multiplayer and they just start aiming downwards and they just start having conversations with each other, thinking, "Holy shit, we can actually just like do that."
100%.
I mean, that's like I've learned this like complicated series of buttons you have to pull down literally at the same time to get the freaking character to lower the gun.
That was introduced in Halo 2 as well, I think.
2 or 3, one of the two. I just remember I used to do it. Try to do it in Halo 3.
Yeah, that's when I started doing it, but that was also because Halo 3 was relevant when I started playing, so probably a huge reason why. But is that kind of all we got for Rooster Teeth?
I was just gonna say my freaking thanks to Rooster Teeth because of them and because of Red versus Blue is freaking how, and I've mentioned this probably before. It's how me and Jordan met, because we were freaking both in a lobby freaking Halo 3 multiplayer one day, and through 60 days, I would have my mic plugged in. I was just freaking shouting, freaking in the mic, freaking making Red vs. Blue references, running around with dual plasma rifles, freaking like Carolina, freaking, because that was around that time when she was first introduced, and freaking Jordan was on his overt Cornet profile at the time, freaking.
Yep, my mom's.
And he invited me to a party. He freaking became friends on Xbox Live. We've been friends ever since.
Yeah.
Then you guys all you re-met up again on that Catch a Predator show.
Yeah, he was the child, and
Oh Jesus!
yeah.
No, you got off easy in that, Charles. What would it be, the child or the predator? I think.
I took time, baby. That time in Amazon? No, that was time behind bar. I'm not a predator, guys. I did time. But okay. So yeah, no. Charles, I think you said you wanted to do a video talking about like the Rooster Teeth stuff and things like that. So we'll probably film something from your side and we can go a little bit deeper in that whole story, talking about the time we met and stuff, shit like that. My words today have been bad. But yeah, we'll do that over on CJ and Lone Wolf, link in the description below. But I'm ready to see some big booty bitches.
Oh God! Hopefully none of them are fooders.
I hope.
Do you even know what that is, Jordan?
No, I imagine it's like a fupa, but better looking.
It's a girl with. It's a girl
A
with a
woman
dick.
armed with a bat.
What?
Yeah.
That's. I'm down. Why wouldn't I be down for that?
All right. So for the listeners, feel free to go check us out on YouTube to watch and give us your smash or pass on these two.
Play along.
So this list is completely random, but it is all video game characters. Some are like other people's art. Some are just screenshots in the game of these characters. So here we go. You guys ready?
Okay, it is mooted.
Excellent. Okay. So here we go.
I panicked so hard over that.
I can hear Funka twice too now.
Oh, smash.
I don't think anyone's going to say pass on that. Okay. Funker, who are we looking at?
You tell me who we're looking at.
You're pulling up the photos. I'm just audio listeners. Remember that.
I'm here just to judge you people.
We're looking at not Misty. We're looking at the one bitch from Team Rocket and Pokemon.
Her name's Jessie.
Jessie.
I was gonna say.
Well, no one else was. Smash.
We did skip over one, so
Okay. Well, smash.
Hi, James.
Pass. Not big enough.
If I was a girl, smash. But
Good thing is, in a band episode, he had breasts.
smash.
Yes.
You kidding? With those many arms, they'll never get tired of me.
Pass.
if I was a girl, smash.
Smash.
Huge pass.
Super smash.
Dude, 3 and 1? Dude, look at those nipples, dude.
Claustrophobic, so pass.
I think I'm going to love your answers more than anyone else's.
Pass.
Really? You're gonna pass? Wow.
Pass. It's a tiger thing. I can't do it.
Growlithe. Either Growlithe or an Arcanine.
I thought that was a child.
Pass.
Oh my god.
No, it's a me, a Mario.
Oh, pass. I can't do Italian, man. I'm Italian. It just would get messed up.
We'll see about that.
I have an $80 keyboard. I don't want to keep spitting on it and not catch it. Apparently,
I was gonna say you gotta spit in your own mouth, bro. Get
Yeah.
better.
on camera. Pass.
Smash if girl.
Fair.
Pass.
I don't know who that
Definitely
is.
pass
Pass.
Dark Souls character.
Pass. If you play Dark
The
Souls, I
Last
don't
of Us
want anything to do with you.
Australia.
Smash.
Not if you're a girl
We
or
don't,
anything.
we don't. But no, because we don't know.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
might as well just take a coin flip.
The main character from Final Fantasy? What is this? Final Fantasy 6?
7.
7? Dude, those muscles are not that big. Pass. I'm sorry,
Smash.
if I'm gonna be handled by a fucking man, you need to have some good muscle. I'm 6'3", dude. But if I was a woman, smash.
So we got one smash, one pass.
Smash.
All right.
Hear me out. There's Tifa. There's Aerith. There's that Jessie chick. They would all spend a lot more time around me because they would trust me as a gay dude, and then they get the credit of converting me. So
Okay,
Alright.
that's good thinking.
yep, long-term thinking.
Smash.
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 Pass.
Damn, I was really hoping a full blowout on that one. More ways than one.
Wow.
That one, at least that one didn't drag on.
Yeah.
Hi, Raiden.
Pass. No, that's a pass. No, I would. You could buy a vibrator for 50 cents. Pass.
I've watched freaking Metal Gear Rising Revengeance and freaking he's not my type. Pass.
Smash. Hear me out. So in Metal Gear Solid 2, there's a scene where Raiden has to run around the facility, no clothes, and if you do a cartwheel, you'll see he doesn't have a dick. That's a chick. Smash.
I was gonna say Raiden before he got turned into a cyborg, maybe, but freaking not how he is in
You kidding?
Revengeance.
You know the attachments you can have on that bad boy?
Vibrator, 50 cents. Pass. Move on.
Is anyone else bothered by the fact that sex toys have been like the first sign of automation? Like,
Like,
you know what I mean? Like taking our jobs, you know what I mean? Doing
That's
better.
a job
Control.
that is.
I don't
am more
I don't
than
have
happy for
multi
taking.
prongs. Anyways,
Give it
I
time.
Thrall from World of Warcraft.
Pass. If you're that big, you're on steroids. Your dick's small.
I'm Alliance, so pass.
For the
Pass.
Horde. Smash.
King's Honor, friend.
This is stupid.
Hi,
Oh,
Doom guy.
smash.
See, I have a hate for Doom. Zips cut of that. Smash. I can take out my anger.
Pass.
Pass, really? Wow.
For the audio listeners, we need to say the character first before I'm going to make a bunch of that. So next up, we have Sonic the Hedgehog.
Pass.
No dick is a chick. Smash.
It's an animal. Pass.
It's an animal. Smash.
Man, this podcast is getting taken down. Talking about
think?
predators and just smashing animals.
Oh god, it's a dude from Mass Effect that could sing that freaking I'm a Major General song. No, I don't play Mass Effect, so don't ask me how I know that.
What that throat do?
Pass.
Smash.
Smash.
Head kind of look like boobs, so while you're getting topped, you can also play. Smash.
Smash.
Mouth.
Eyes.
Smash. Yeah, I cannot say words today. Smash. Mouth. That band is freaking irrelevant.
Yeah, and they sue you if you sing any song. Somebody smash. What's that from?
That is Sylvanas Windrunner from
Yep.
World of Warcraft. That is the undead version. I repeat, she is undead. She died
So she's
and came
cold.
back to life.
Smash.
Smash.
Necrophilia much?
Yes,
Yeah.
smash.
Double smash.
I've
Until
seen what
there's
she
no
looks
more
like alive,
Smash.
and I'd rather freaking smash her when she was alive
would-
before she turned into the Banshee Queen.
Hear me
But
out,
if it's,
Charles. Well, go ahead, Joseph.
I was just gonna say I would betray the Alliance to Smash.
That's fair. I was gonna say at least you can smash her to warm her up, so maybe she comes back to life. That's how science works.
Last we heard, she was still freaking in the Shadowlands, freaking trying to redeem herself for all those people she got killed.
Oh, I can make sure she can redeem herself. Smash up, baby. Next.
All right, next one.
Why the fuck is Pac-Man on here?
Smash.
That could be Miss Pac-Man without her makeup, so Smash.
Looks like a pizza that's missing two pieces. It has freaking a pepperoni missing two. Pass.
What that mouth do, Smash? That's all it can do.
If
so.
if you just rotate that, like, so that the triangle part is at the bottom, and it looks like a logo for a mountain company, and there's just like a sun that's
Like the
just
coffee
over the
company.
horizon.
Yeah.
It's like when the
Best part
pyramid's
about
just from
waking
Destiny.
up, Folgers in your cup. Smash.
All right, next up we have Donkey Kong.
It's the PS Harambe pass.
Chick Smash.
Pass on both. These hands are way too big.
Well, get good.
What about you, Funker? I want you to answer this one. This tells me a lot about you.
Oh, 100% smash.
Animal, gotcha.
I'd dunk it. I was gonna say I'd
Smash
dunk it at
ultimate.
Kong. Or Kong Night Donkey, whatever works.
Okay.
There's
Alright,
a
next up we
episode
have,
that I actually give
Master
a
Chief.
shit about.
It is a Master Chief. Smash.
That's you see though, guys. Hold up, like this. You know who's in that helmet? Cortana. Smash. So hard smash. I could finally say, "Bitch, spread them legs." Like I get a fucking porn show while fighting fucking little small aliens, bro. Talk about shooting a fucking rifle and just tits smash.
If you're thinking old as hell, I've been watching YouTube as long as I have. Like, you thinking, have you seen the old video Haloid and you've seen the freaking female character?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Fought,
After I said
That
Smash,
version-
but I was thinking about it.
He's like, you know what?
and
Still
that
worth
tells
it.
you how.
Yeah.
That tells you how old we are, Joseph. When we both have watched that video. Freaking that version.
Was
of
that a
Master
Johnny
Chief
Om
Smash.
animation?
No, that was somebody else.
Okay.
I just remember that was the first time people pitted Samus and Master Chief against each other. And it's probably one of the best animated videos I've ever seen to this day, even though it's old as dirt.
Alright, so we got 2 smashes.
Yeah, I would smash, just because Cortana's in there.
Okay.
Why the fuck would we want to fuck a Pikachu?
That's not
Why
even
would you?
Pikachu. That's a Pichu.
No, that's Pikachu.
That's not Pikachu.
Yeah, that's
Google
It
it.
is.
Google it. Google it right now. Google.
Pikachu has like a rounder, more like a Hey Arnold head. And I believe the tail is smaller.
Pichu. That's. I'm stupid. That's Pikachu.
It changed the art style of what Pikachu looks like over the years, Jordan.
Yeah, they definitely did. It's an animal pass.
Yes.
Smash.
So confident too. Smash. Italian pass. It's Luigi. I'm gonna pass. He's Italian. I don't like other Italian.
I like
men.
second best, so smash.
You are second best.
Still hoping they do that Luigi's Mansion movie they teased.
So Jordan, starting with your fan, like, never mind.
Oh, dude, I fucking no. Go ahead. I want to. You're about to say.
Like other Italian men, like you know, before you have to get to me in another country, you fucking relatives and just never mind.
No,
Stay out of New
here's.
York.
I don't want to fuck you. Okay. I don't want to fuck my brother. I don't want to fuck my dad. I don't like fucking other Italian men for obvious reasons. But Italians are a lot to deal with. I'm a lot to deal with. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be getting real from behind going, I got daddy issues. They're like, shut the fuck up. So I'm just like, eh.
Smash.
On me or Luigi, what the fuck? No, we're not answering that. Skip to the next.
Ass.
Smash and give me a job.
Smash. I gotta pay off the house.
That's the freaking Tanuki from freaking. What was it? Fucking.
Animal Crossing.
That's Tom Nook
Animal
from
Crossing.
Thank you.
Animal Crossing.
Dude, this
I
guy's
think
rich
that's
as
Tom.
fuck.
Oh,
Hi,
that is
Katanas.
Katana from Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
Smash. And any version of her.
Is she always wearing a face mask?
Yes.
I'm a Republican pass.
Damn.
She's a fucking ninja, Jordan. Even you should have had a picture of her. Should have had a picture of her in Mortal Kombat 9 version of her character, because Jordan would have seen her huge ass chest. He would have been like immediately smashed.
Was she wearing a mask?
On and off.
If it's on in the photo, no. Can't do that. Make America great again. Smash.
I agree.
That's a Big Daddy from fucking BioShock. Pass.
I'm gonna be so hated after this episode.
Hi, Marcus.
He's old. If I can rail him, smash. If he rails me, smash.
That would be a chick smash for me. That would be a chick smash for me.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
I'd rather fuck his wife Anya, but not him. Pass. Hi, Spyro.
Oh, potential for magic powers. Easy. Smash.
What are our answers? I would just be too worried about
God,
him.
you put a lot of men in this list.
A lot. Is this the one that breathes fire and ice and all the fucking? No, I can't do it. If I piss him off one day, my either dick's gonna be burnt or frozen. No, pass.
If it was Cinder, maybe, but on him, pass.
Get that shit out of here.
Pass. Not
He's got
fucking
a-
Diddy Kong.
That is Diddy Kong. He's got what's called a peanut pop gun. So for that reason, smash.
If I say my answer, it has to be bleeped, and we're not doing that. Pass.
Is that everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Smash. Don't even care.
Smash.
On to the next. I'm
Yeah,
just
just
like, don't let anyone else answer. Just smash. Move on.
Pass. Hi, Trevor from GTA 5, by the way.
Oh, the last one was Cortana, by the way.
The newer Cortana, aka the weapon from Halo Infinite.
I still don't care. She's still hot as fuck.
Next up, we have Trevor from GTA 5. I gotta draw the line at some point, but it ain't here. Smash. Chick smash. Chick smash.
He reminds me of my father. Abusive towards
Oh,
women
God.
and big dick energy. Smash.
Pass.
I love you, Dad.
Also, the way he's holding that bat, that is very similar to some Fuda pics that I've seen, just so you get the idea.
Major pass. Freaking
Can't-
fuck you, M. Bison.
If it gets me even like one dental floss step closer to Cammy, smash.
Pass. Too much leather.
Finley's better.
Smash.
Pass.
We're talking about the duck, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask. We're talking about the duck.
Smash on the duck. Pass on the dog.
Pass on both.
It's a dog from a Duck Hunt, by the way.
Hi, Voss.
From Dead
So-
Island?
Far Cry.
Far Cry.
Far Cry.
Far Cry 3, but he's somehow still alive in one of the DLCs from one of the recent games.
He,
Chick smash for me. I'm gonna say chick smash for me.
I don't know him, and I don't like getting involved with strangers. Smash.
Pass. He's an insane motherfucker.
I believe that is
I know who you
Garrus
are, but
from Mass Effect.
Yep.
That is a
thank you,
chick
Joseph.
smash.
I
for me.
was
That is a commander
Joseph.
smash.
It's a commander smash.
So my girlfriend Jen, she just played through the Mass Effect series, so I know all of this. And then she bought the HD version of it, and then played through it again.
I love her fucking
And then-
commitment.
And then she recorded because her character liked Caden from it, so she recorded all of the dialogue with it, and then she and I sat and watched a full-length movie of the Commander Shepard and Caden romance.
That's, dude.
Picked up a few tips, so that's what she likes, huh? She likes people who are physically fit and have mental telepathy. So yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's
You can do both of those things.
Actually, I just made my brother's girlfriend. is more committed to Mass Effect than anyone here is committed to anything. Period. She has played Mass Effect nonstop since it came out. She must have done the story like 30 times, and I'm just like, what keeps it fresh for you? And she says, well, I just love the fact that like every time I play it, I can change the story in a different way. I never do, but it's cool that I can do that.
That is.
And thank you. Sorry, Jordan.
Gotta
No,
have
go
respect
ahead. Go
for
ahead.
that.
Go ahead.
Smash.
I was just gonna say that
Yeah,
freaking thank you, Joseph, because I was drawing a blank at what his name was because I knew who he was. I just couldn't remember what his fucking name was and pass.
Also, I will say, for the last guy, I never answered, but he had a mask, so kind of obvious. Pass. This is who? A transvestite? I don't. What is this?
He's from Final Fantasy X.
X-rated. Pass.
Part 10?
Pass.
Yes.
I thought I think this might be 12.
Years old.
You might be thinking of Titus from Part 10, who both, by the way, are smashes. So whatever. Chick smashes.
All right, next one.
Why the fuck is Winston from Overwatch on here?
Well,
And another fucking rest in peace Harambe. Pass.
Yeah, but
Where's
look
freaking
what
Trey?
he would look like up at you.
Chick
Get
smash.
that look.
I can name at least Sorry.
No, I just need to give my answer, and I feel like I've done a lot of harm to the Overwatch community. A lot of harm to the Overwatch community, so I have to say pass. They don't need me in their lives.
I'm still
Maybe.
always down if you ever
Alright.
want to play Overwatch
Next.
2 again. What the fuck
Next
is
we have
Earthworm
that.
Jim here?
Earthworm Jim.
I've never seen this, but I'm down if it's a cow. Smash.
So two things. One, smash. Number two, Earthworm Jim. Excellent game. Came out on the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. Hailed for its unusual difficulty, but also the animation was some of the best that the Sega Genesis had produced at the time. It really looked like you were playing a Saturday morning cartoon, which ended up becoming a Saturday morning cartoon voiced by the same guy who voiced Homer Simpson. So, and then Earthworm Jim 2, weird fucking sequel. The entire time you play Earthworm Jim, he's standing like kind of like jogging in spot because he's just having like a panic attack for the whole game. And then the third one, Earthworm Jim 3D, even fucking weirder. It was like Psychonauts. The whole thing takes place in his head. The Earthworm Jim was one fever dream that just got worse and worse. Like the fever dream got more and more intense. Oh yeah, that's right. Smash.
Hang on, I gotta. Okay, I need to.
I actually tried to bring back Earthworm Jim and like one of these freaking one-off freaking consoles that somebody tried to come out with.
By the Funker, I think you put mostly men on this list because you
No, I
realize
think
that any chick you put on is just like an automatic smash anyways.
What it is when I went through the list, I was getting them and realized they weren't letting me change them around. So we're actually just going through the whole list. But like, so I'm guessing the bottom of the list is going to be all the more female characters.
Let's go. I'm horny.
Smash.
Hi, Barrett.
We have Barrett from Final Fantasy VII Remake, which for those of you who haven't played it's not remake the way you think. It's like a change of inflection. It's like remake because I think I don't know the whole plot, and it's gonna be a while before I find out. But like, it's about like the story of it is kind of at war with itself, and then the plot is trying to change itself. So it's not like the Resident Evil 2 or 3 remake where they're telling the story in a fresh perspective with fresh technology. They're actually like fucking with their own plot and their own timeline. I respect them for that. It's a way to subvert the whole idea of a remake. So smash.
But I've seen it basically just boils down to freaking multiple alternate timelines. It's just all freaking taking place at the same time. Pass. Barrett's cool, but he's not my type.
He's black. Smash. I'm gonna get canceled after this.
I believe we have Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat.
Fuck that asshole.
Pass. I can't do it. Steroids. If his cock can fit there, I mean, I'm not saying I want to get railed by a man, but if I'm gonna, because he's going to try to rail me, I at least want to feel something. Pass.
That's a chick smash for me. That's a chick smash for
This
me.
motherfucker made me freaking rage so bad because of how fucking irritatingly difficult he was trying to beat him as Raiden at the end of MK9. I broke a fucking controller because of him.
There was a version of I remember, I don't remember which Mortal Kombat it was, but there was like a boss battle where you fight Shao Kahn, and I know we moved on to the next image, but I'm telling my damn story. You're fighting Shao Kahn in an arena, and there was a way to exploit it where if you just wait on one side of the screen and he tries to throw his spear, it goes La Puta, and he throws a spear. I figured out his pattern. I was just like throwing the razor hat at him as Kung Lao. I was able to just like exploit that battle. So everyone's got their weakness. And next up we have Voldo from the Soul Calibur series. This is where I'm drawing the line.
Okay,
Looks like
hang
you tried
on,
to steal
hang on
it.
1 sec.
It's a pass for me.
As for me too, but he reminds me like he tried to steal freaking Vega's gimmick from freaking Street Fighter.
Oh, I think he stole a lot of gimmicks from a lot of people. I think he was just trying to like be a snake or
He's
something.
wearing a
I
freaking
don't
thing.
know.
He's wearing a thing over his mouth like he's freaking about to be part of freaking the most intense BDSM session.
Yeah, I mean that's his whole outfit is based off that.
He looks like he stole Sam Fisher's night vision goggles.
Okay, speaking of Sam Fisher was voiced by Michael Ironside, who was one of the squad leaders in Starship Troopers, which is a bunch of clips that I've been watching lately because of, you guessed it, Hell motherfucking Divers. So me and a couple of my local friends, we got together to do a 4-player Hell Divers game. Once you get to the higher difficulties, I genuinely cannot think of having more fun in a game than that. Bunker, you got to know what I'm talking about. I assume you're still playing.
Yep, still playing, still loving it.
People call Helldivers Halo ODST 2.
But I actually made a TikTok of like one of those like little gift TikToks. I'm talking about how you're level 50 and you're bringing your level 1 friend into Helldive mode. I'm just like, dude, my buddy did that to me. He was level 50. We went straight into a Helldive mode with the insects. That was the most terrifying thing you ever seen. You're like, oh, okay, it's not too bad. We're first wave. Okay, that's a little rough. Second wave comes in. Okay, third and fourth come in at the same time. And you're like, oh, God, make it stop.
Bunker? Halo 2, Jackal Snipers, legendary. Those are
Been
the
there.
worst fucking things I've ever had to deal with. And those fuckers are scarier than anything I've seen, freaking whether it be alien or not.
All right, we'll keep going. And we'll just
I think we can all pretty much assume what Jordan would vote on, so we're just gonna vote
Nathan Drake,
instead. This is an easy chick smash for me.
pass. Oh, his freaking lover is freaking pretty hot. Hi, Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. This character annoys me because once he was released into Smash, everybody started shorthand referring to him as Seph, S-E-P-H, which was the name that I was shorthanding myself. So it was kind of frustrating to be, because it almost felt like kind of took the thing that I was using to refer to myself as. So for that reason, pass. Jordan probably say Smash to that. Waluigi's in Italian, so that's a pass for Jordan. That would be a smash for me. See what he's made of. And it is Hanzo from Overwatch.
Smash.
They changed his outfit.
Smash.
When did they change his outfit?
From part 1 to part 2. When else would they have done it?
Right.
Pass. Hi, Link.
Alright, so we have Link from Legend of Zelda. So here's my theory. You know how people call Link Zelda all the time because the game is called the Zelda series, and you think, well, if you're playing Mario in the Mario series, or you're playing Metroid in the Metroid series, whatever. So I actually have a theory that Link is Zelda. And what Zelda did was she just made like a male version of herself to kind of like watch over Hyrule and serve as a protector because she realized she couldn't trust any of the other motherfuckers in Hyrule. So for that reason, I personally think that Link and Zelda are just like two halves of the same whole. Therefore, Smash.
Female Link, I would say yes, and yes to Zelda too. Otherwise, pass. Hi, Aerith.
This is Aerith from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Some
Major
I just that's a clear and present Smash. This is
Major
really like a
Smash.
gentle, loving
I
Smash.
think this has got to be Smash across the board.
I feel like Jordan wouldn't like the necklace.
It's like too Italian. All right.
Aerith was so cute in Remake, especially when she did when she smashed that one dude over the head with a chair. That was funny. And freaking pleased the freaking WWE fan in me.
So we have Adawan from Resident Evil. And there's not a human being alive on the planet who would say pass. So
Smash.
Yep.
Joel.
Smash.
Joel from The Last of Us Part 2. This is an easy chick smash for me.
Pass.
Jordan likes the beard. He'd smash.
Hi, man, Moxie.
Once again, everyone would smash.
Yep.
Yes. Freaking this bitch.
I don't like Doms, so pass for me.
Not my type. Pass.
With the right person, I could be a switch, but still, smash.
Rouge.
Rouge the Bat. This is not going to be difficult for me. It is a smash.
Also not my type. Pass.
Why? Because she's an anthropomorphic bat. All right, so we
Lara
got,
Croft from the remakes.
is this
Sorry.
like the most recent Lara Croft? Because
Yes.
I can't keep up with the graphics, honestly. It looks good, but anyways, I mean, yeah, this is a smash across the board.
Yep. I think that's Jill.
This is Jill Valentine. This is, I guess, after she was rescued in part 5 because she's still got her long hair and she's got the outfit. So, while this isn't my favorite look for her, this is Smash.
For some reason I thought she was Claire. Smash.
Yeah, because of the hair. I can see it.
What the fuck is Star Fox on here?
Star Fox.
Fucking asshole in his fucking Super Smash Brothers. Pass.
Pass.
Jordan probably would have smashed that. I think we can all agree.
How the fuck is Jin on here from fucking Tekken?
It's a chick smash for me.
Pass.
It's a definitely smash for me.
Oh, they did redeem him in freaking the newest game. Spoiler. I don't know who the fuck this bitch is.
This
Blood
is Blood
Rain.
Rain from the game series Blood Rain.
I don't play those freaking games.
Which they made 2 movies. First one was really good. Second one, I've never
Oh my
played.
god, I forgot that they made the Blood Rain movies. Damn. Anyways, Smash.
She looks like a knockoff Bayonetta, but freaking she's hot. So
She came
Smash.
first, by the way. Blood Rain
what?
was before the Slayonetta.
Mhm.
God damn, I so fucking forgot that Blood Rain was a movie. Holy shit. Anyways, Kratos from God of War. That's a chick smash for me. Oh, that's right. It was
Yes.
done by Uwe Boll.
Mhm.
Oh, right. Uwe Boll. I respect Uwe Boll. He gets out there, he tries to make video game movies. They're basically never good, but they all have their own unique like quality to them. Like I think Uwe Boll did the what was it? The House of the Dead movie,
Yeah.
which just devolves into sheer stupidity once they just like all start pulling out their guns and then it just cuts to footage of the game. I respected the shit out of that movie.
Same, dude. Same.
Yeah.
Like I actually enjoy watching that movie, but it's only because I respect that movie. Like, you know what? I'd watch that. So
Yeah, I think it takes a certain level of skill to make something bad in a good way. With this Lilith from Borderlands, that would be a smash across the board. This is Ivy from Soul Calibur 2. Any objectors? Feel free to speak your piece, but otherwise, I think we are good to go.
that's because you don't like Doms. She is a Dom from hell.
Yeah, I will make an exception for her.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. I'd smash as long as she doesn't use teeth.
Why are you
I-
automatically back in life?
That would be Melina. You have to worry for.
Oh my god!
I think Melina is the one with the teeth.
So
I think this is
Yeah.
Jade from.
Jade. Yeah, you're right. This
Yeah.
is Jade.
Yeah.
Melina's the
That's a smash.
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 Smash to both the Soul Calibur lady from the last picture, and yes to Jade.
Oh,
I don't know who that one is.
That was Amber from Danny Phantom, and thinking that why the fuck is freaking Nigel Thornberry on here?
Because it's for comedy.
That's cool.
Well, it's a chick smash for me, but not a
Mm-hmm.
smash.
He's away.
I missed the wild Thornberries. Pass on this freaking creeper. Hi, Amber. Weird thing is, the freaking if you know her backstory, it's tragic, and that's why I say smash because she's actually one of my favorite characters.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as she's got a tragic backstory. Smash.
smash.
Fuck you,
Smash.
Patrick Star. Freaking
I mean, how could
How
you
the hell
how
is-
could you pass on sea creatures?
He's a. I'm not gonna say because I'm gonna get canceled if I say the things I want to say about Patrick. But pass. What the fuck is Plankton doing out here?
You know that vibrator we talked about earlier? There we
I don't
go.
freaking.
Smash.
If I wanted a freaking sentient fucking kidney bean, fucking.
I guess that's a pass for me.
I'm not into fucking sentient kidney beans. Pass. I'm not even gonna freaking even say anything because I'm just questioning this list at this point.
I
Pass.
know it doesn't. I don't know who this is. SpongeBob character,
Yeah.
teal glasses.
His dad.
Okay. Huh. Oh, okay. I see the resemblance now. Okay. Chick smash.
How the fuck is the dad from fucking Rocket Power on here?
Chick smash.
Pass, and I missed that show.
Smash.
Smash.
Mrs. Puff
Perfect
doesn't
there.
deserve the shit that she has to deal with, and pass.
I hope Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus is on this list.
I
That's
wish it
Lucio
was.
from Overwatch. That's a chick smash.
Pass,
Gets
and
you
thank
into all
you,
the good
'cause
clubs.
I forgot his name, freaking. Hi, Dante.
Dante from Devil May Cry.
I've seen the gender swap mod somebody did of him and freaking and Virgil freaking and did that version of the fight between them in 5, and I would say smash on freaking female Dante, but not fucking this version. Lady and Trish, yes.
Chick smash.
Smash.
Run it.
The
What
fuck
the
is a
fuck?
What the fuck is a fucking Snorlax doing here?
Smash. It's a lady Snorlax, so smash.
I almost lost this motherfucker when I first played through Pokemon Sun because he was that much of a bitch. I'd freaking pass.
Yeah, well, look at this bitch now. Fucking mwah. Smash.
You have to unlock the TM smash to get past.
How many berries you gotta give that bitch to get this? God damn.
How are we doing, by the way, Funker? I feel like we've gone through the majority of them.
We're doing pretty good.
Are we out? He's trying to flip.
I think we hit
That
them
was
all.
it.
We hit them all?
We were running through them while you were gone.
No, that's fair. That's fair. My apartment.
Don't worry, your views were represented accurately and fairly.
I like have to work and drive long distances. I love being able to listen to the podcast now, being like, oh yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, we're making some good jokes. And like, I love listening to our podcast now. This one we want, I'll be like, okay, cool. Hurry up, get it out. Jordan, you skip past it. I don't give a fuck. It's going out. I want to listen to it. That's a great idea. Smash or pass. I want to say, great idea. Glad we brought it up. We just got to know a little bit about each other. If you're wearing a mask, I don't give a fuck about you.
Or if you're Italian.
If you're Italian, I just don't want you to be fucking me, okay? I don't want to be fucking you. That's not how Italians roll.
I've never interacted
Or
when
if
I
you're a
had to wear a
plumber.
mask. I've never interacted when I had to wear a mask freaking during COVID.
Yeah, I would have dropped you as a friend. Because I'm a Republican. Make America great again. I'm getting so fucked up this episode. I brought up, predators and racism and politics.
I think if I go through all of the content that we've done, there's like a solid 20 minutes of just like Chris Hansen jokes. Some really good Chris Hansen jokes too.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain. And the worst part is, it's just enough to make people go, what's going on here? You got, imagine the news come out and one of us end up being... No, not gonna make that joke because I would actually end up hating one of you guys. If that ever happened. We have no respect for predators here. But if you make a TV show about it, we're gonna have some jokes. You put yourself up on the internet, you're gonna get in the spotlight.
It's an amazing public service to catch these predators before they get into public office and are protected for the rest of their miserable fucking lives.
Now we're gonna have to steal another. Now we're gonna have to steal. Now we're gonna have to freaking steal freaking Markiplier's whole thing, video that he did. Freaking just do a smash or pass on every single Pokemon in existence.
I mean, that's an idea. I wouldn't make a podcast about it. I'll make a whole separate video about it, but I'm down to do it. I'm so down to do stuff like that. But you know what I'm also down for is going ahead and getting this baby wrapped up for the evening. What else? Has anything else been going on with you guys?
Just want to say Helldivers is still 5 stars, bro.
You get to launch nukes in that game, right?
Yeah.
There's
then
been a
you get-
viral clip going on about guys trying to launch a nuke, and it's like so fucking complicated. And they're like, I can't imagine it's this hard to launch a real nuke. And I'm like, I would hope it is. I would hope it's a little bit more work than hit this. But okay.
So, I have, like, one of my running jokes is there's audible can't say the word, audible laser. One of my buddies, like he's a black guy, but he has a real deep voice. He's like, when he's shooting the laser, he's always like, I'm just out here doing God's work.
Amen, brother.
And then when I'm using the same laser, he's like, oh, he's over here doing the devil's deeds.
Makes sense. Demon Daddy. Makes sense.
I was playing it with a couple of my friends Friday evening, and throughout the course of the night, we kept upping the difficulty because my account was slowly unlocking the difficulties. And I don't like normal or challenging. I was thinking like, man, we do expend a lot of ammo. I wonder how sustainable this whole ammo supply situation is. Like I'm thinking about like the politics of Super Earth, and then we get to the much more difficult questions. I wasn't thinking about a goddamn thing other than surviving and thanking God for how much bullets and how much ammunition we had access to. But gosh darn, like the hard, you really need to play that game on the tougher difficulties to truly appreciate how good it is. And so after playing it on, I think the 3rd most difficult difficulty, not quite Helldiver yet, which is the final difficulty. At first it was just like a rock solid 4 out of 5 stars, but then seeing what the game is truly capable of once you get it, and you actually have to use your stratagems correctly. Stratagems, for those of you who don't know, you can call in air support, you can call in airstrikes, you can call in supply drops, you can call in specialized weapons to take out specialized enemies. And so everyone can, you don't make the class types as obvious as like a tank or a healer or stuff like that, but you can kind of lean into your preferred archetypes a little bit. So if you prefer sniping, for heavy weapons, shotguns, whatever, there's a layout for you, there's a stratagem for you. But you got to think very carefully about the later difficulties. You really got to make your stratagems count. That game was a 5 out of 5. It's honestly one of the most fun games I just remember playing in recent memory. It doesn't take itself too seriously. The sense of it's got a great sense of humor to it, and they're really just getting started. There's supposed to be other factions coming out. There's supposed to be like secrets being revealed because this is like a fascist government. But yeah, and then the last thing I want to say about it. So there's 2 words that you need to think about if you want to succeed. If you want to make a product, a commercial product that actually is like popular and is in people's homes and their hearts, it is called social utility. So what makes Helldivers great is that between playing it, if you're on TikTok, the account, the official account, does like in-earth broadcasts where it's like they're playing it straight as if the broadcasts are coming from the sci-fi planet. And even just like as we're chatting with friends, and be like, hey, I don't usually play with my brother, but he's got the game now, and we need to unite our forces for the sake of Super Earth. So just getting into that vibe, that community vibe of we're all together trying to defend Super Earth and liberating the galaxy. That improves a person's lifestyle between playing. So if you want to make something that really rocks people's world, you got to figure out how do you actually contribute to people's lives in a meaningful way. You want to make a fun game, but you also want to inspire people's lifestyle, and you want to lay out the foundation for what people are going to look forward to. Because half of happiness is in the anticipation for something. It's not just what you're doing; it's the time you spend looking forward to it. So I am super looking forward to playing Helldivers again. That game was a smash.
I hear a lot of positive feedback from that game. Still haven't played it yet. Been too busy because I'm important. Been too busy. You can check out my setup. There's nothing here. There is absolutely nothing in my setup. Only thing in my setup now is a mini fridge that's actually powered on for once. But dude, it's gonna go on sale. When it goes on sale though, I'm gonna do it. But I will say I might be wrong on this, but I don't think I am. The developers brought up, like, they made a public post about this, and they were talking about, we don't want our viewers, wanting updates constantly or something like that. And they're like, we want our game to actually be good, and we want people to want to come back. We might not have concurrent viewers or a high concurrent viewer, but they want their viewers, or they want their players to come back with something new and fresh. Is that kind of about what they said? I know, like, they said and like broke the internet for the day. They said something along those lines, and it's like broke the internet because people are like, oh fuck, they're actually a company that don't give a fuck about what the
Which
standard
is funny
is.
because Sony owns them.
Ironic.
People behind Palworld said the same thing. Like, they're happy people are still playing the game even if the player count has dropped. And they're like, well, if you have done everything in the game, which I'm getting to that point where I'm about done everything in the game, you can go ahead and you can just go do whatever the heck you want. Go play something else, then come back once we have freaking an update.
It was powwow. Okay. It was fuck off.
Yeah.
It was powwow.
Like, one of the things that is going to be like a vehicle of some kind. I feel like it's going to be very Halo feeling.
Dude, that would
Yeah,
kind of
because
be
freaking
exciting.
Helldivers stole the fucking Mantis from Halo 4.
So
It made it better.
I will say, with talking about video games and wrapping up the podcast. So I am about to start a new achievement hunt, and this one will be 2 of the most legendary games, hardest achievements. The first game
Halo 2?
will be Halo Reach Solo, getting Lasso achievement.
Smash.
Double smash.
It can't be as bad as Halo 2 Legendary.
Have you played Lasso mode, and have you played it by yourself? Shut the fuck up. Or Left 4 Dead by yourself, beating it on the hardest difficulty.
Smash.
So no teammates, not
No-
even AI teammates.
The AI, but the AIs are fucking stupid. So it would just be you and the AIs. So
Grab a shotgun, just
Okay.
Leroy through that bitch.
well,
Smash.
those those are some of the hardest achievements on two of the most legendary games. Are like one of the hardest achievements to get. So I'm going to let the community get involved. I'm going to see which one wins, and whatever one wins, I would do them solo. But I'm so concerned about it because the hours and hours, especially Halo Lasso, you don't have a HUD. You don't. All your health is minimum, so you have to sit there, play all this time. You can play for 4 hours, die, and lose everything in that mission. So you die once and you start back at the beginning of the mission. Left 4 Dead, same thing, but only thing with Left 4 Dead is if you have a power outage, guess what? If you don't beat your area, you have to restart that whole entire area. So if you're on stage 4 or 5, you have to restart from 1. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited to do it. I talked about maybe streaming it live, but I'll let the community get involved with that. But that is my updates for the near future. That obviously means Five Nights at Freddy's 3 was finished. Did I get the achievement? Who fucking knows? But well, before we get some Moni Ponies, thank you for watching the Scorner podcast. You can listen to this anywhere you listen to your podcasts on. iTunes, Spotify, not iTunes. We're still not on there for some god-awful reason. But you can also watch this on YouTube. Besides that, guys, that's all we got here today. Thank you for joining. And without further ado, smash.